All right, there's a famous saying that goes like this: when in Rome, and then when in Rome, you basically do whatever you would do when you're in Rome. I want to switch it up a little bit and say, when you have a man dressed in a giant chicken costume, you do a game. And that's what we're gonna do right now. We're gonna do a game called Listen to the Shepherd. In a second, Josh, AKA Mr. Chicken, is going to sit in front with his back towards a group of contestants. And what he's gonna have to do is he's gonna have to listen to them say, "Follow me, I am your shepherd." And based off of that, without looking, he is going to have to identify whose voice is whose. If he gets everybody correct, we may let him take the chicken costume off a little bit early. If he gets any of these wrong though, he's actually getting married wearing this costume. So, do you think he can do it? Let me know what you think. I personally kind of hope he doesn't do it, but we'll see what happens. Let's run it. All right, we're back. We're gonna get the thing started. We got our contestants now. I would give you the names, but that'd make it too easy for you. So we're just gonna call them contestant 1, 2, 3, and 4. All right, and we'll do it like this. We'll just go 1, 2, 3, 4. They'll say, "I am the shepherd, follow me." And then after we're done, you gotta guess who every voice is. Are you ready?
I'm ready, let's do it.
All right, let's go contestant 1.
I am your shepherd, follow me.
Ooh.
I am the shepherd, follow me.
That's contestant 2.
I'm your shepherd, follow me.
Contestant 3.
I am your shepherd, follow me.
Josh, who is contestant number 1?
Could I hear contestant number 1 again?
No, you can't. It's one and done, man. It's one and done. That's all you get, man. You don't make the rules here. You're in a chicken costume.
I didn't hear contestant 1 that well, so I'm either thinking Danielle or Monique. I got a 50-50 chance. I'm gonna guess Miss Monique.
Okay, let's go to contestant number 2. Who do you think that was?
Pastor Elizabeth.
All right. Contestant number 3. Who was that?
Well, since I already locked in my answer for number 1, I guess I have to do the other one for Miss Danielle for number 3.
Okay. And who's contestant number 4?
Ah, that voice. I know that voice anywhere. That's Pastor Jimmy.
All right, you ready to see how you did?
Let's do it.
All right, let's take off the spectacles. Ooh. And contestant number 1, why don't you go in front so we can see?
Really?
Yeah, all right. Contestant number 2, why don't you make yourself known?
Yeah.
All right, contestant number 3, reveal yourself.
Hello.
And contestant number 4, make yourself known. All right, so Josh, you actually got, what is that? 2 of 4, 50%, that is an F. And because of that, you have to wear the chicken costume for the rest of this video, and not your wedding day, but maybe the next video too, before you get it out. Unless you win and rewind review.
You mean when I rewind review?
We'll see what happens. Hey, thank you guys for playing. Check out what's next.
Knowing the shepherd's voice was a little hard for Mr. Josh today, wasn't it? He had to figure out by what we were saying, who was saying it, right? Well, we have a good shepherd, and David actually wrote about his good shepherd, God, our shepherd as well, because he knew what a shepherd was. So stay tuned, because we're gonna continue to learn about the good shepherd, our shepherd, the Lord. But first, let's find out what is today's, you ready for it? Not the what's up, but the wonder truth.
Hello, I am Mr. Devante wearing a Pastor Drew costume, and I'm here to give you today's wonder truth, which is God cares for us. Why don't you guys help me out? On the count of 3, I need you to say it with me. 1, 2, 3. God cares for us. Now, what we're gonna do is we gotta do a little competition. And we're gonna go girls versus the boys, all right? And we're gonna say who not only says it better, but we're also gonna see who can say it louder, right? So we're gonna let the girls go first. So girls, what I need you to do is stand up on your feet. Get up right now. All right, are you standing? Everybody's up, fantastic. Now, let's say today's Wonder Truth. On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. God cares for us. Fantastic. Why don't you go ahead and have a seat. Now, boys, you already know what the deal is. I need all the boys. Go ahead and stand up right now. Stand up, get on your feet, and let's show the girls how to do it correctly. No offense to the girls. Girls, you guys are doing it good, but boys, we're just gonna show them how to do it a little bit better. So on the count of 3, boys, let's do it. 1, 2, 3. God cares for us. Oh, all right. That's good. Now, boys, don't sit down yet. Don't sit down yet. I need you to stay standing. And girls, why don't you stand up as well, because we are gonna say it all together as loud as we can. And actually so loud, I want your great-grandma to hear it. All right? I wanted to get freaked out because of how loud it is. So we're gonna do it all together right now on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. God cares for us. Hey, well, congratulations, you guys. You done scared every grandma in the state of Michigan with how loud you said it. And that is today's Wonder Truth.
Psalms 23 is one of the most familiar passages in the Bible. It is a part of the Old Testament, and there are many authors who wrote the book of Psalms. Psalms 23 was written by David. He was the youngest of his brothers, and he was a shepherd, but later in his life, he became Israel's greatest king. Let's start by reading a part of God's big story directly from the Bible. And afterward, we will watch and experience more of the story.
The Lord is my shepherd. I lack nothing. He makes me lie down in green pastures. He leads me beside quiet waters. He refreshes my soul. He guides me along the right paths for his name's sake. Even though I shall walk through the darkest valley, I will fear no evil. For you are with me. Your rod and your staff, they comfort me. You prepare a table before me in the presence of my enemies. You anoint my head with oil. My cup overflows. Surely goodness and love will follow me all the days of my life, and I will dwell in the house of the Lord forever.
Hey, welcome back, friends. And if we haven't met before, my name is Jeremiah. Thank you so much for joining me as I continue to share some new music that I've written for all of you. My next song is based off another psalm written by King David. Now, David was a warrior. He fought a lot of battles and helped Israel become a safe and secure nation. And what you might not know about David is that he was also a shepherd. He would protect his sheep from dangerous animals. He would feed them food and water and take care of them by leading them to safety. And this song I wrote is actually inspired by Psalm 23. And David wrote this psalm probably when he was thinking of his time as a shepherd. And he writes this: "The Lord is my shepherd, I lack nothing." Because God is our shepherd. He takes care of us and he brings us through hard times. God knows exactly what we need when we need it. This psalm really inspired me, and it brought me back to a time actually when my grandpa, when he gave me this compass. He and I were climbing up a mountain in Colorado, and our goal was to reach a big waterfall at the end of the trail. I told my grandpa that I would run ahead, and he waved me on. I started running. And about halfway up the winding path, I looked back to see if my grandpa was following me, but he wasn't anywhere in sight. And I began to worry and even panic, and I called out to him, but I didn't hear a response. I didn't know what to do. And just as I sat down to cry, I heard my grandpa calling my name. And I ran to him, and he threw open his arms, giving me the biggest hug, and I felt safe again. And he took my hand, and he gave me this compass. And he said, "Jeremiah, I never want to lose you like that again. Stay close. Follow this compass. Stay on track." You see, God cares for us just like this. When we get off track, we can always call on him to rescue us. God always knows the right way. He protects us and he comforts us and is generous with us. We can trust the Lord as our shepherd because God cares for us. And I hope this song truly reminds you how much God cares for you all the time, no matter what. So sit back, relax, and let's get ready to praise.
The Lord is my shepherd, there is nothing that I want. He leads me on a path of peace and his goodness follows me. Jesus cares for me, so I will not fear. Jesus cares for me, even in the darkest valley, he is with me.
Okay, this next part of the lesson of the Big God story, you're gonna participate in a photo shoot. And different parts of the story, I'll pause and say, photo shoot. When I do, you'll jump up and take a pose that represents the part of the Bible story I'll snap a picture of in the group. So then we can learn this lesson. Okay, let's practice. Photo shoot, silly face. There was a guy named David. David was the youngest of the many brothers, and he took care of his father's sheep. Photo shoot, sheep. David lived in Bethlehem. As he took care of his sheep, he made sure to give them everything they needed, like water, food, and safety. David grew up and became king of Israel. He was known as Israel's greatest king, and he took care of this country, fought many battles, and met many soldiers, and led them. Photo shoot, soldiers battling. David loved God and wrote songs of praise to him. These songs were songs of Psalms that we learn about, and he wrote Psalms to the Lord. Open up to Psalms 23 like we've been doing, because that's where we're at today. The Lord is my shepherd, I lack nothing. God was David's shepherd, the Lord who took care of him and who also took care of us. Now is the same God. Photo shoot, the Lord is my shepherd. He makes me lie down in green pastures. He leads me beside still waters. Psalms 23:2. Photo shoot, lie down in green pastures. David's refreshment and strength came from God. Think about it like this. Imagine you're in a big field, laying on the grass. No one else is around. The wind is blowing. It's quiet. It's beautiful. You know God is with you. You feel him, and you feel loved and surrounded. David also knew that there was gonna be hard days. Even though I walk through the valley of the darkest, I will fear no evil. I will not be afraid. Psalm 23:4. There's no reason to be afraid. God knows the right way. No matter how hard it gets, our shepherd, he guides us and he leads us. Photo shoot, I'm not afraid. Now here's an amazing part of David's poem or psalm to God. David says to the Lord, prepare a table right in front of me, but in front of my enemies. Because God loves you more than anything, and he's generous, that he prepares food, but he also does it in a way that it could be around people, and yet he's still surprising you, supplying for you, even when you have enemies. Photo shoot, eating a meal. And to top it all off, God doesn't just prepare that meal, right? He sets you apart. And David was overflowing with the goodness of God. And he praised him and he said, God, you love me and you know me, and you will be my God forever. Photo shoot, extreme excitement. Just as God was with David, God is always with you too. He cares for you just like a shepherd cares for his sheep. God protects, guides, gives, and he's someone you can always trust. So, say it at the top of your lungs. God cares for us. God cares for us. Photo shoot, Excited? Sky jump. Hey kids, it's time for Word of Wonder. Wow! And it's the same verse as last week, Psalm 139, verse 14. And I think we're ready to really just go ahead and jump in, practicing this verse with you guys repeating after me with Miss Danielle. And I want to challenge you guys. You know, that we have some wonderfully made people and wonderfully made elderly people, and I want you guys to imitate the elderly. I want you guys to channel the grandparent voices. Yeah, I want you guys to sound like you are seasoned and elderly. So really just either you have to I don't know, grab a cane, whatever it is.
Or back over.
Arch your back a little bit.
Okay,
really.
okay.
So that means you have to stand up.
Oh,
To
yeah.
get this accent perfect. So
yeah.
I need everyone on your feet.
Come
on
on.
your feet. Stand up. Stand
Yeah,
up.
let's go.
Stand up. Okay. Hey. Really? Really? Come on. Yeah, stand up. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Okay. All right, so I think we're ready.
Yeah.
I
think we got
your
it.
voices ready. Get your accents ready. So you guys repeat after me with Miss Danielle. I praise you
I'll praise you.
because I am fearfully and wonderfully made. Your works are wonderful. I know that full well. Psalms 139:14. That was pretty good. Okay. Now that we got our voices vocal cords warmed up, I think we're ready to really just shake that room with just our regular, our normal voices, but with power. Maybe not screaming, but powerful and loud. So let's do it one more time. You guys repeating after me with Miss Danielle, loud and clear, okay? I praise you
I praise you
because I am fearfully
because I am fearfully
and wonderfully made.
and wonderfully made.
Your works are wonderful.
Your works are wonderful.
I know that full well.
I know that full well.
Psalms 139:14.
Psalms 139:14.
Great job. And that was wow! See you guys later.
Welcome to our Rewind Review. I am Miss Danielle. I'll be your host. And here I have Miss Monique and Mr. Josh. And if you watched our last lesson and this one, last time Mr. Josh lost in our Rewind Review.
Yeah.
That's why he's still in the chicken costume. And in this lesson, Pastor Drew said that if Josh does not win this Rewind Review, he's gonna still be in the costume next lesson. So he has a lot in stake here, okay? And he'll still have to pay the consequence for losing this time on top of that. So
Wow.
there's a lot in stake. A lot on stake. Okay. So, are you ready? I want to see you guys playing along too. If you know the questions, you can say them. Okay. First question. How does a shepherd take care of his sheep?
A shepherd looks after his sheep. He makes sure none of them get lost. He makes sure that they're being well fed, well cared for. He looks after them.
Yep, exactly what Miss Monique said. He cares for them, he guides them, he makes sure none of them get lost. Perfect answer. So 1-0. Okay, next one. Where is our word of wonder found?
Psalm 39. Psalm 39.
What more?
49.
No, you got that. What's on?
Psalm 39, 1 through 7.
No.
Psalm 49, 1 through 7.
No, you got the 39 right.
Psalm 39, 7.
I'm giving you a lot of grace. Okay, Miss Monique.
It's Psalm 139, verse 14.
There's another one right before
13 through 14.
Yeah, it's 13 through 14. But I think I have to give it to Miss Monique because she actually was way closer. Like,
39.
Mr. Josh did get the 39.
139.
He did say 130. I think he said what? No.
Yeah. Yeah,
said 139.
I said 139. Yeah.
No, you didn't.
I think we
Okay,
should both
so
share a
we're
point.
gonna say no. We're gonna say 2-0. Okay, let's move on. What might happen to a flock of sheep if there is no shepherd? Oh,
A wolf could come in and like eat them, or a lion or something.
that is true. That's a sad.
Or they could be stolen.
Wow.
Could it not happen? Kelly, could it not happen?
Okay. So that is the correct answer. We will take that. If the sheep do not have their shepherd, then they do not know where to go. And so they can get lost, they can get taken, animals could get them. So great job. So 2-1. Okay.
Chicken
Going
should come
down.
I'm not losing to a chicken.
How? Okay, we're gonna continue, guys. Stop. Behave. How are we like sheep?
Because God is our shepherd, and you know we were all the flock of Christ, and we had gone astray, but the Lord grabbed us and pulled us back in.
And we follow God, just like the sheep follow the shepherd. So perfect. 2-2. It's a tie, guys. Ooh. Okay, and we only have 3 more questions. So let's go. Okay. How is God our shepherd?
Because He knows the way we should go, and He protects us from being lost.
Yes, He guides us and leads us. And He helps us. Okay, that was really good. So now it's 3-2.
Oh no.
Okay, but 2 more, okay? Okay, what is our wonder truth?
The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want.
Honestly, that's great, but it isn't. It isn't.
Wow.
No, that is our word of wonder.
Oh,
I think they can help.
I hear some answers out there.
Yep. They're saying it. God cares for us. That's
God
beautiful.
cares for
So
us.
because neither of you got it and they had to help you, I can't give it to either of you.
Okay.
So it's 3-2.
Ooh. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Who wrote Psalms 23?
We could say David, but actually, I'm gonna say David. Yeah, like that's another answer besides David, really.
There
think
isn't.
of another one.
Because it's correct. It's David. So, saying that, we have a tie.
Tied.
We have a tie.
so she gets the consequence then, right?
Yeah, no, that's not how it works. So what we're gonna do is what we've done in the past is I will think of a number.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna think of a number between 1 and 10.
Okay.
So then we're giving this all its chance. And then you guys have to say a number.
Okay.
Okay?
Yes. And the one closest to you.
And the one that's closest to me, they win. This is the number I chose. Okay, guys. 3, 2, 1.
5.
Okay.
Okay,
Fine.
one of you have to pick a new number. How about both of you pick a different number? Okay? 3, 2, 1.
4.
We don't look at each other. Say a number.
4.
Say a number.
2.
It was 2. My number was 2. Miss Monique won. Mr. Josh lost. So our consequence is drum roll, a hot dog costume. So now we're switching. So we did say he was gonna have to stay in the costume for next, but you know we're being a little nice. Instead of the chicken costume, we're gonna go into the hot dog costume.
Yes.
So Mr. Josh is gonna go put that on and come right back, and we're going to see him in the hot dog costume. So Mr. Josh just put on the costume.
Yep.
Come back in, Mr. Josh. Come on in, come on in, come on in.
Come on in, buddy.
Here he is. Woo! This is Wisconsin. Well, that was our rerun review. You will come back next time. You will see Mr. Josh in the lesson in this costume. So come back and we will see you next time.
And that concludes this week's lessons. Once again, thank you so much for tuning in with us. And remember the words of this week's Wonder Truth. God cares for us. He actually cared so much for us that he sent his son Jesus into the world to die for your and my sins. And that is amazing. Well, hey, hope you enjoyed the rest of your day, and we will see you soon. Bye.